Hello, good evening. 8 people have been hurt after a double-decker bus crashed into an overhead walkway at an Edinburgh hospital this afternoon. The Crown Office is considering whether or not to prosecute over an accident at a theme park in Motherwell. It's received a report from the Health and Safety Executive into the incident at M&D's in June last year. Police are hunting a gunman who shot at another man on his own doorstep. It's been revealed nuns who failed to mark the death of 400 children at a Lanarkshire orphanage want to sell the land around it for £6 million. The Scottish Conservatives say they hope to strike a deal with the SNP government over concerns about Brexit. The comments come ahead of a meeting between the two sides later this week. Scotland's Europe Minister said that would be a step forward. Andrew Black reports.
Hello, welcome.
This was the scene when Scottish and UK ministers met to talk about Brexit last month, but things have been far from harmonious. SNP ministers reckon their Westminster counterparts might use the legislation for taking Britain out of the EU to stage a Scottish Parliament power grab. But has peace now broken out? This week, Scottish Tory Deputy Leader Jackson Carlaw is holding talks with Mike Russell, Scotland's Brexit Minister, and he says he wants to find a way forward.
We want to understand why they have placed the construction upon the withdrawal bill that they have, because we don't believe that it's either the design nor, the desire to have this so-called power grab that they visualise. But then we want to work to see whether there are amendments they are proposing which we can support.
Mike Russell said he'd be entering the talks in good faith.
We'll be publishing the amendments that would cure the bill in terms of our objections later this week. So if the Scottish Tories are in a position both to accept that, to discuss how those might work, and to persuade their colleagues at Westminster, as you rightly indicate that that's the right thing to do, that would be a step forward.
If there is agreement, the Scottish Tories will take it to their Westminster colleagues. The question then is, will they be prepared to listen? Andrew Black, reporting Scotland.
Police in Scotland have urged people to remain vigilant after the UK terror threat level was reduced from critical to severe. The proportion of people in Scotland who say they aren't religious has risen from a half to almost 3/4, according to new research carried out by the Humanist Society in Scotland. Whaley Station in Edinburgh was evacuated this morning after a fire broke out in an air conditioning unit. Let's get the weather prospects now. Christopher Blanchett's at the map for us.